Hey there, music lovers, and thanks for dropping by the channel. Let's talk about Kiss. They just made the announcement I think we all knew they were going to make that they're just about to embark on their farewell tour. The end of the road tour for Kiss has been announced, and I mean, we called it, didn't we? I mean, come on. I mean, I talked about this back in the spring. How, after announcing that they're going to tour for 3 years, it's going to be the biggest thing they've ever done. They trademarked End of the Road. It had all the earmarks of a final tour. And so they just confirmed it yesterday. They went on that show, America's Got Talent, and they performed Detroit Rock City. They announced that this was it. Of course, the performance was awful. Although Paul Stanley didn't sound as bad as I thought he would, but give him a year, give him 2 years, give him 3 years. It's going to be pretty pathetic. I mean, they already look like this clown show needs to end. I did a video not too long ago called Great Expirations, which actually was inspired by their song Great Expectations. And I gave my 5 bands that should hang it up. Kiss was one of them. I mean, come on. These guys just are nothing like the way they used to be. And you got, if you really look at it, Kiss has been on a downward spiral for the past 40 years. I mean, let's go back to 1978. What was going on? It was Phantom of the Park. That was awful. It was like the wheels were coming off. They were becoming kind of kid friendly. Parents were bringing their kids to the shows. The music was starting to suffer. I mean, they came out with the Dynasty album, which was kind of going into disco territory. You started having members weren't playing on the album. And, it was nothing like it was in the earlier days. The albums, like Dress to Kill, Hotter Than Hell, Rock and Roll Over, Destroyer, Love Gun. Their best studio album was Alive. Remember that one? It was their live album, but I mean, they overdubbed it so much. The only thing live about it was Peter Criss's drums and the audience. That was probably the only live stuff on that album. But that was a great time. I mean, I remember that Alive album was what got me into Kiss. And, Black Diamond, Cold Gin, Watching You, Strutter, Deuce, Parasite, Hotter Than Hell. I mean, so many great songs in there. To me, that is what Kiss is. That's classic Kiss. And then once we started getting past 78, just diminishing returns, really. I mean, you may have had some good songs here and there. Creatures of the Night was a cool album. But for the most part, Kiss started to go into a decline that's been going on for 40 years. And finally, it seems like we're out of gas and we're getting ready to do 3 years on an empty tank. There's going to be lots of explosions, fire shooting out of their ass, blood spitting, all the antics that you expect from Kiss. And that's really what it's going to be. It's going to be one final spectacle. And it's going to be coming to your town, I'm sure. I mean, for 3 years, they're going to be playing everywhere, all over the world. So I'm wondering if you're going to go. Are you planning on going to see them, knowing that this is it? And it's got to be it. I mean, what would be the next step for them if they didn't hang it up? Being that they're almost 70, if they did another album, what are they going to call it? The Elderly? I mean, that's what they would have to do. It's about time that these guys let it go. I would rather go see Vinnie Vincent, to be honest with you. He's going to be doing a couple of shows in Memphis. Last time I checked, they were still on. I mean, you never know with Vinnie Vincent. He's kind of a bit slippery. And I don't know what that's going to be like. That's like a train wreck. I'd much rather watch a train wreck than watch Kiss, even though they are a train wreck in their own way. But Vinnie Vincent is kind of like, you don't know what to expect. He hasn't performed like this in a long, long time, decades. And hell yeah, you got tickets to a train wreck that you know is going to happen. I'm there. And plus, Vinnie will be in makeup. Not Kiss makeup, but and if I'm going to see anything Kiss related, the only thing that's been really of any interest Kiss related in a live scenario has been Gene and Ace. Ace joined Gene on some live dates not too long ago, and that was good. I would rather see Kiss songs in that kind of a setting than in the circus type environment, with all the makeup and all that stuff. And actually, Ace has a solo album coming out soon with some songs that he wrote with Gene. Looking forward to hearing that, seeing what that's all about. They just released, or they're going to release, all the Kiss solo albums again to kind of mark the beginning of this tour. There's going to be a lot of promotional shit for this tour, folks. I mean, they say it's the end and all that, but it's far from the end in terms of hearing about Kiss. We're going to be hearing about these guys for another 3 years. You don't know where they're going to be popping up. um, Let me know what you think. What do you think about Kiss hanging it up? Should they hang it up? Are you going to go see them? I've got a poll that I'm going to put up. You can let me know yes or no if you're going to go see Kiss. I'm very curious to see if you are, and why you would go see them. What are you going to get out of this show, really? So let me know that. And I'm going to put a link below to the video. You can check them out on America's Got Talent. Let me know what you think about that as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button too, and I'll be back soon with some more videos.